Celebrate your small, tiny, micro wins as you go about your day. This is the coffee that I'm pouring you straight from the pot. Celebrate those wins because you don't know. You don't know what energy that's going to bring about for your day. If you made a successful breakfast, a hot, successful breakfast, a complimentary breakfast, a fruit platter, just if you pulled out a banana or an apple, or you peeled an orange and you decided to eat some fruit or feed your loved ones some fruit today, or you made a hot breakfast, even if it was something that you had to make in a hurry or a little bit within a time frame, celebrate those small wins. If you learn your area and you're learning it and you've got community around you, celebrate that as a win. If you made something that you understand, that you love, maybe you drew a picture, maybe you painted on a canvas, maybe you took some clay, did some pottery, made some bowls, some dishes. Maybe you made one, just one. Maybe you drew just one picture today. Just celebrate that as a small win. If you made it through the day with a lot of heavy pain from your life that you're processing, celebrate that as a win, especially if you're still here the next day, if you somehow managed to wake up the next day, or even if you didn't go to sleep at all, but you're still here the next day. Maybe you haven't got out of bed yet, maybe you are processing still. Celebrate that as a win. You're here, you're listening, celebrate that. You've pressed play. That's a win. That's a win for you to press play. You've pressed record. You've taken the video. You're filming now, maybe, or you're about to. Celebrate that as a win, that you're out here communicating and creating. We focus so much of our time, and I was trying to process this all week of how to really teach and explain this to you, because I like to make these episodes that go into the deeper aspects of life integration that run deep without the story, because I really have taken you guys' feedback in to not go so story based. And honestly, there is a point of doing this sort of self-help, self-development. It's more like self-development because help is help. Sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. This is like more personal development work. And with all of this being said, you get into it with taking everything for a grain of salt. And you can't process feelings and emotions with stories all the time, because that is very time consuming. And sometimes you have to really move throughout your life. And so you do need a space for yourself, whether that is a notebook and pen, whether that is AI, whether that is typing in a journaling app, typing in your notes app, whether that is, again, drawing, pottery, anything like that, beading. All of those things are good. I love doing all those things. And I do a variety of different things. Playing instruments. I actually do play instruments. I've gotten back into it. And it's really cool. And there's a balance with all of that. But doing these things to process, maybe you're creating AI art. I love creating AI art, and I love merging the two together. I'm kind of getting into that as an idea, to merge vocals, instruments, kind of the stuff that we already do physically with AI, and kind of seeing where that goes. But it's fun to think about these things. And with journaling, you can have a blank keyboard or a blank paper in front of you and just start doing this. But this is where you're going to really get in deep if you do this a lot for the experience. You're not doing this for the context all the time. That's something I've had to really learn just from processing in AI, is that it's actually a lot less about the context than, say, search, where we all worked in search. We all put all of our integrations, our email, our calendars, our kind of any way that sort of Siri or Google can search with us, sort of they can assist us if we put everything into search. Well, we've gotten so trained on context anymore. And even in life, like a lot of us before the internet were like this. We'd have calendars on our fridge or on our wall. We'd have clocks on the wall or watches on our wrist just to tell the time. And I'm sure some of you still do. Maybe yours is going off right now and you need to pause this and get to something that you've, your routine. I mean, we all have a little bit of a routine. And it's nice to think that we can do this stuff free-flowing, but we do have a routine. And that's one of the things that's helped me process a lot of this stuff through my flow. But a lot of this is, I've had to get away from the accuracy and the sort of certainty that I was addicted to. I was addicted to certainty and accuracy for a long time, and feeling embarrassed about going deeper in episodes with you. But now I've realized that I was kind of out this morning with my community, and just the encouragement and the just being inspired and supported, and just doing the usual morning things, making breakfast, making coffee, the things that I really live for. It's like, I know it sounds kind of cliche, you live to make breakfast once. You live to make a pot of coffee, that's weird, but really it's because of the overall gratitude that I was so limited in the past to do these things. I was so limited in the past because I overthought the accuracy of the details so much that I couldn't be the adult I needed to be in my family's life, to be honest with you. I couldn't be the stable person. And now that I've came to a place where I have encouraging community around me and things like that, I really just had to hit record and share with you and pour the coffee for you. So, as I sip my coffee and continue to make the breakfast and get into the day, I just really appreciate you for being here, and just wanted to really remind you today, in case it's something that you needed to hear, to just celebrate your wins, even if they're something that nobody ever sees. Celebrate that you did dishes today, that you loaded the dishwasher. I'm not joking, like it sounds stupid, but it means a lot for yourself. Celebrate that you are caught up on laundry, or even if maybe you started to sort and you've almost got a load ready to wash, and even just these little things, that you got out of bed, that you are in bed but you grabbed your water to drink and you've decided to take a sip of water. That's a small, tiny win that no one will ever see and no one will ever appreciate you for, but I'm here to appreciate that with you. I'm here to celebrate that with you, because we really need to get into shape when it comes to life and movement and doing things and socializing and community and processing and variety. So always celebrate your small wins, no matter what. I know this podcast has been heavy, so now I want to continue to go deeper on the things that we probably haven't talked enough about. Whether it's on the podcast, I haven't talked enough about it with you. I haven't really been in a space to share some of the deeper aspects of life with you. Or in society, we haven't talked a lot about it. I think things get so heavy in process that I've shared that I forget to just go deep. And it doesn't always have to be in a heavy way or a way that's going to disrupt your day. It can be in a deep way where you can have a coffee that is focus, that brings you into focus in a deeper way. So I hope that this helps you. I hope that this wakes you up. I hope that this, whatever time of day you're in, maybe it helps keep you focused in the evening, or maybe it helps you go to sleep at night. I don't know what time you're listening to this, but either way, we need to celebrate ourselves more, because there's a lot of bullshit that we are working our ass off that nobody sees, and We need to be kinder to ourselves in understanding that.